Good morning everybody, it's Di. Welcome back to my channel. You've probably seen my last video where I announced I'm part of the design team on Line.Arrow. Well, I've been having so much fun. This is the beautiful window page, the Treasures of Nature pages that Nathalie has designed, and I love windows. So I'll just quickly run through what I've done because this is only series 1, Ephemera, and there'll be lots more to come because I'm having so much fun. Now from that window I've cut it out, I've cut out the middle, I've made two little what do you call those things, shutters, that's it, and used a scene from one of the pages which is looking out over the fields, which is really lovely. In my next video, I'm going to go into more detail. We're going to play around with this idea and we're going to use some gesso, maybe some texture paste, and we're going to grunge that up a little bit and make it look a little bit more authentic as a window, and maybe even do some flip out pockets as windows, maybe even a door or two, but anyway, that's coming up. So this is series 1, number 1, and that's what I've listed it on my Instagram, because you can't give a lot of information on Instagram. But anyway, I've been having so much fun. Now this was my series 1, number 2, and in my series of ephemera, using all the papers in this beautiful kit. Now all I've done here is I have taken a card, I've sewn around it, I've embossed and inked, actually I think it's a gold wax on the embossing, so that's a nice journaling space. And then I've just done a collage of a little bit of Hessian, a Tim Holtz stamp, and Tim Holtz vellum, which and another Tim Holtz stamps on the Treasures of Nature page text, which is really lovely. So that's all nice and layered up. So it's a pocket on the back of a journal card. All my journal cards are lined with tea-dyed lined paper and all sewn around. Even though when Nathalie designed these tags, she had the writing of the line stitches, I wanted the texture because I love the texture. The only thing that is not Nathalie's here, as I said, is Tim Holtz stamps, and I've used some 1917 papers just as a basis on some of the tags. Once again, you can't feel it, but I can, and I love the texture. So that can just slip into that pocket. And then I've just done just a very, very simple background. I haven't done any more to that. It's just a lovely card and it's all stitched, and that's another journaling space. So my thoughts on this whole project was to showcase, because I guess that is our role after all as design team members, to use as much of this beautiful kit and the papers as possible. And Nathalie said it was fine, to use other papers, as long as there was 85% her papers in the kit. So I think I've met the brief there, and I don't think I didn't know I don't think Nathalie really wanted us all to do journals. I don't know what all the other girls are doing. Or ladies, I should say. I don't want to offend anybody. We're all ladies. So I sort of thought, I might do an ephemera kit. So I shall start with the ephemera because it's a really good place to start to get a feel for all the papers, and then just get the creative juices flowing. So that was my rationale there. Now this was series 1, number 3 in the ephemera, and I've just done a tall, it's just a single page, so it can be glued down onto a journal page, and it's got a pocket on the front made with the window. This time I've just cut a bit of vellum out and put there. So that's quite a nice sturdy pocket, and a little layered tag featuring all little bits and pieces and stamping to, and of course sewing around the edges once again. So the gorgeous little kit, and so practical to add to your stash. So what are we up to? 1, 2, 3. This must be number 4, and this is just a journal card where I've just collaged up all little bits and pieces out of the kit. Just stitched a little bit of gauze down the side, and then the flip side, some more little bits of paper. Kept it simple, kept it sweet. It's all about the writing, it's all about the papers and how we can use those beautiful papers. So this must be number 5 in the series, and it is another journal card. Lots of writing space stitched around. Sari silk at the top of all of these tags, stamped, and this time a little bit of cheesecloth as a pocket across the bottom. It's actually double, so there's another 2 little pockets there, and then all those beautiful papers, and I've just put them together with a bit of seam binding so they can be removed, and everything is backed, ready to just write little secrets on and pop in a journal. Okay, so this must be number 6, and it is another tall double pocket featuring another of her papers. This paper is a beautiful background paper. This is the only one that's not in the Treasures of Nature. This is the Industrial Findings, this one picture, which I don't have the big page, but I thought it was a lovely contrast, and it's from Nathalie's LineDotArrow Etsy store as well. Beautiful big kit, that too. So that was that one, and that's ready to be glued in and loaded up into a journal. So that is great. And this must be number 7. I've lost count now. I think this is number 7. This was just a very simple use of her paper, folded twice, or once actually, just folded once. So you've got a pocket here and a pocket here if you just paste it down onto your page. And I've just added a word here that I had. It's not Nathalie's. I don't know where that word came from, but it jumped out at me. And it holds the layered tags really sweetly. It's just a gorgeous little kit. So it's been a couple of days of just tags. That's another tag set. I just wanted to mention that this one I did with an eyelet, and then it was the first and only one with an eyelet, and I thought, yeah, that is silly, Di. How can anybody write anything when you can't remove them? But I still like the look of it, and it still makes a lovely tag for a journal. And I mean, it could be glued down. I would probably glue that down flat onto a page and use it as either a belly band or a tuck spot. And this is a cute little corner fold with just a little pocket here and another little pocket there, and one of Nathalie's labels here, which they're really divine. There's little labels. You don't really need to do anything up. She's already put the butterfly on them. It looks amazing, and everything is stitched around. Right, so there you have it. What I've done so far and what I will be doing. I mean, that is a wonderful haul, I think. I'm really pleased with that. I'm really pleased with that as an ephemera haul. So whether or not now I will start work on I think I'll start work on another window, but this time using the gesso, maybe a brick stencil. We'll see what happens there. And an ephemera folder and assorted collage holders like that. The ephemera folder I've got an idea for, so we'll see what happens in the next video. But this is only series 1 of LineDotArrow design team project for Nathalie. So I'll link Nathalie's YouTube and Etsy store underneath if you'd like to go and purchase the Treasures of Nature pages. You won't be disappointed. Thank you guys, and I'll see you again really soon. Bye for now. See ya.